what y'all need to hear today. What shall be the theme of the... We'll take that. All right, so the theme of this session, we have two cards that popped out. Well, one card popped out, but it was a secondary card. So we were blessed with another one. So we will start with this one, letting go, which is perfect because that's what we're going to be doing today. Yes. So letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happen. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around, and also grudges aren't great looking. So letting go. And then the first one that popped up was abundance. Abundance! Congratulations! It seems like you're due for a infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already a plate and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve anyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved dessert. You may have some processing after this, okay? Processing symptoms are normal for energy healing, any type. Minor aches and pains, emotions may surface, upset stomach, and fatigue. Should only last maybe a day or so, okay? So don't come at me. Don't come at me. Okay, so we are doing emotion code and body code. It is another energy healing modality where we are speaking to your subconscious mind through muscle testing to uncover what you're holding on to from the past, emotions, trauma, stress, negative thought patterns, limiting beliefs, and so forth, that's contributing to physical, emotional, mental symptoms, limiting beliefs, blocks of any kind. The sky is the limit with this. So the emotion code obviously focuses on emotions, and there is a chart here. So through muscle testing, thank you for the corn. So through muscle testing, I find out what emotion you're holding on to that's contributing. Let's just go with back pain. Today, for this example, it'll be back pain. So with process of elimination, in my head, I do this. So I find the column in the row, and then I say each one in my head. So let's say we come up with sadness. So sadness, okay, so sadness is contributing to your lower back pain, and then I'm going to find out around what age this occurred. So let's say 12 years old. Now, you may remember something that happened at 12 years old. You may not. It really doesn't matter. If you don't remember, just know your subconscious mind is probably going to start throwing memories at you in the next couple of days. Now, what's cool about this is that when we release it, we're releasing the emotional tie to that memory. So if you think of that memory, it'll just be like, oh yeah, sure, I guess that happened to me. There is no emotion to it. It's just there. If you do think of the memory and you still have a little something, something, don't judge it based on if you have emotional processing, but maybe later in the next couple of days, you still have a little something, something with this memory, then there's some leftovers. There's something else contributing to that. But normally, when we release the emotion to that memory, you will not have an emotional response when you think about it. You may even forget that it even happened, or like, did that really happen to me? So we gathered all that information. So we have sadness at 12, and I'm going to ask if there's more, if you need to know more. Usually if you need to know the event or another person was involved, usually the subconscious mind is just happy with just the emotion, but I like telling people the age because it helps them, and I like finding out the age. So then after that, I'll ask if there is another trapped emotion. If it is a yes, then we start the process all over again, and I find out what the next emotion is. If it is a no, then that's when we release. And I use the magnet to release. We're using meridians with the release, and I'll get into that after I explain the body code. So that's the emotion code. Now, the body code has the emotion code in it, but the body code is everything about you: mind, body, soul. So there are 6 different categories. We have emotional wellness, so limiting beliefs, post-hypnotic suggestions, entities, cording, and so forth. There's a whole lot of stuff in there. Then circular system, what organ is unhappy? Doesn't mean it's failing, just is it unhappy? Maybe the connection between your organ and your brain is a little off. They have communication issues, and that's why it's unhappy. And this can be with your subtle body as well, your energetic body, maybe your chakra. Then toxins, any type of toxin, electricity, food, and so forth, energetic or physical. Pathogens, energetic or physical. Misalignments, so things that are just a little off. It's not unhappy, it's just a little off. That could be your physical body or your energetic body. And then nutrition and lifestyle. So your everyday basic things. And with nutrition and lifestyle, it does have, things that you need. So it's really not things that you need to release. It's just like your subconscious mind, your higher self is like, listen, you need to eat more of this food, or you need these herbs in your life, or so forth. We had, I think it was YogurtSprinkles had needed thyme essential oil. I remember. So within each category is a subcategory within a subcategory within a subcategory. So we get very detailed as to what you're holding on to. Now, before you start freaking out, because people hear that like, what? I'm not digging up into your past or your skeleton closet. Your subconscious mind and your higher self is giving the things from your past that you have collected, your events, your trauma, whatever it is, a nickname that relates to the body code to help us identify it and release it. Okay, so when I say really detailed, we're getting really detailed on what your subconscious mind has nicknamed this memory or emotion or limiting belief or so forth. So we're just following the breadcrumbs, essentially. Once I gather everything and your subconscious mind is happy, we release it one by one. So you were probably watching me release with a magnet. We're using 2 magnets because I'm feeling fancy. So when we identify this energy in our body, it's kind of like your body takes it and it puts it to the curb near your meridian points. Your meridians are like your energetic veins or arteries, and you have them on both sides. So magnets work well with meridians. So as I'm brushing the magnets on my hand, we're basically pulling all that energy, unwanted energy that we identified, out, and it is gone forever. So those emotions that we uncovered from your past are gone. That emotion from the past can never come back. You can create a new emotion and hold on to it. The ones from the past are gone. Okay? And so how it works at a distance is that we're all connected. There is no time and space. It rejects the laws of physics. So I pretty much take my subconscious mind and I set it over here, and I welcome yours over here. And I do the muscle testing. I will not be able to read your mind, okay? I'm just the interpreter for your subconscious mind. So I do the muscle testing. This is the muscle testing that I do. It's called the Han Solo, and I think the log, this is what I do. So when I say yes, the muscle is strong. My pinky is very weak, so I don't have to press too much. And it's like, okay, this is my yes. When I say no, it goes weak. The muscle is weak. So that's why I ask a lot of questions and I'm answering them. I want you to be part of the conversation. That's why I talk a lot. So yeah. And that's kind of it. We can work on whatever you want. I do not put limits on how much you can release, because I feel like if you're willing to release all this stuff, I'm not going to take that away. Your subconscious mind knows, or your higher self knows how much you can handle and knows what you need to release right now. So if you just need to release 5 things and those are going to have a huge impact, then we just release the 5 things. If you need to release, like Libra Girl, 17 things, we're going to be releasing 17 things, okay? So, and I think that's it. A lot of people do highest priority, which just means you're giving your subconscious mind or your higher self the power, because it knows everything about you. It knows what you're pretending like doesn't exist, and it knows what's creating the most havoc in your life or holding you back the most. So this is where it can get juicy and it can get emotional, because those can be the heavy stuff, but it's not always that way. But just a little disclaimer, if anybody uses the highest priority, buckle up, okay? Your higher self and your subconscious mind will sass you, okay? And it's normal to have emotions come up or feel different sensations in your body when this is being done, whether we identify it or as we're releasing. Now, if you are just observing, that's why at the end, when I'm about to release, I tell people, if you resonate with anything, you can release as well just by observing. I call it secondhand healing, but you're getting the full-on healing. But I like to call it secondhand healing because I'm not focused on you. You are the observer. So, and it's the same as we're all connected. So I don't put limits on this energy because it is none of my business. So I'm just like, I am here to help. And if I can help 20 people by working on one person. I am all about that life. Shamalama ding dong. I can't say it. I'm moving my subconscious mind aside. I'm welcoming yours over here. And we are locked on and connected. But first, we're going to do an affirmation card. So what do you need? What do you need to hear today? What words of wisdom? Oh, love. That one flew out. All right, so love is a wonderful thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those wonderful things. Like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try, or about the chills I get when I sing along to and name that song. All right, so love is the theme. All right, so do you have any trapped emotion? Let me rewind. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes, so we got the green light. If for whatever reason your subconscious mind said no, we would find out if there was if something had to be released first. Now, usually with highest priority, that would already be in there. But if we were working on like back pain, I was like, do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to your back pain? And it was like, yes. And then I say, can we release this now? And it said no. That's when I'll be like, okay, do we have to release something else first? And I will do the muscle testing. And depending on if we were doing a one-on-one session, depending on how long we were doing it, sometimes your subconscious mind's like, listen, yeah, you have some things going on, but you're tapped out. You released a lot, we're done. And we have to respect the subconscious mind. So we got the green light though, and we can start releasing. So I'm looking, what I'm doing is I'm just looking at my chart here because it's on my computer, the body code chart. So first we have energy. Let me move my pen. Mental. And a no will to. A no will to energy is created. Hello, daydream believer. A no will to energy is created when you feel sadness, you're overwhelmed with sadness, hopelessness, overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general, and you think something with so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabs it, runs away with it, and it becomes part of your personality. Ooh. Now these can be very harsh because they're usually just one word, and you're kind of like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? There is a chart here. Your subconscious mind is going to pick the closest one to it, okay? The closest one to it. Not the exact one, because there's a lot of different things here. So that's why if it sounds harsh, we will discuss a little bit. We'll give examples, and chat, feel free to give examples as well. All right. So love the divine. So you have no will to love the divine. Now, this is one of the things you're just kind of like, what? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Hello, welcome. So we all have moments in our life where something happens and we're just like, what the F? Why is this happening? Why? I'm doing the best that I can. Why do you keep throwing stuff at me? And you're just like, I don't believe that this can happen. To why this keeps happening to me, and you blame the big man upstairs. But if you believe in like the manifestation side, if you believe in the manifestation side where the divine works through you, so technically you are part of the divine, it could be believing in yourself as well. So it really depends on your views on who the divine is, what the divine is, your subconscious, your higher self, whatever it is. Thank you. Yes, we just started. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Okay, so the subconscious mind, first we asked if there's more to this no will to love the divine, and the subconscious mind was just like, sorry. Ew. Sorry about that. Okay, so when I said I don't remember what I was talking about. Hey, one cheeky chick. So what I asked, do you need to know more? I'm pretty much asking the subconscious mind, is there more information we need to know about this no will to love the divine? And the subconscious mind's like, nope, you're good to go. There are rare occasions where we actually do need to know more information. And if we were in a one-on-one situation and it said, no, you don't need to know more, and you're like, well, I kind of want to know more, we can definitely go ahead. But your subconscious mind is happy. Thank you, Maddie. So when I asked, is there another imbalance? It's just me asking, is there more to the story that that can be released? So is there more things that you can release right now? And the subconscious mind was like, yes. So let me just turn this down. Okay. And it said, we can. So back to energy, mental, and another no will to. No will to receive support. So support can mean, well, I can't talk and write at the same time. Support can mean a lot of different things. Support can be emotional support, physical support, words of affirmation. So maybe you have a hard time asking for help, asking for support, asking for someone to listen to you if you're having a bad day, or maybe you need help with, like, your dishwasher's broken and you want to ask a friend for help but you don't want to, or you need help with moving or something. So it could be that, or you know, when people offer support, like, hey, do you want me to help you with this, or I can be there for you, you reject them. Fear to trust others with support. There you go. What is it? There is a lot of weird spam accounts today. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we're going back to the main page and we have energy, mental, another no will to. You're just like, I'm unavailable for this. All right, so what are you unavailable for? Let go. Wasn't that the affirmation? Excuse me. Wasn't that the session affirmation for today? Letting go. So a no will to let go. Now, again, there are multiple things, multiple reasons for this, or interpretations. Letting go could be there is something that you know needs to be let go, but you are afraid to let it go or afraid to work on it. We're all guilty of this. It can be there is a habit you are unwilling to let go of. It could be a person. It could be a job. It could be anything. So it could be in general you have a hard time letting things go, grudges maybe, or something specific. A lot of times there's things from the past that we know we shouldn't hold on to anymore, but it's hard for us to let it go, whether it's scary for us to look at it or we don't feel good enough and so forth. There's so many different reasons. So a no will to let go. Hello, Bill. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, another no will to. All right. No will to share. So you had said fear to trust others for support. So sharing, hey, I need help. Or maybe it could be sharing your food. I know sometimes I don't like sharing my food, so I have no, I'm not going to share my food. But sometimes sharing your emotions, sharing how you feel, or even sharing your authentic self or your opinions can be really scary. So I think it's kind of piggybacking off. It's related to the trust of others for support. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, another no will to. All right. Is this inherited? Yes. So inherited, no will to share. So you have your no will to share, and you also now have a inherited no will to share. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Actually, let's find out. Even though we don't need to know, let's go ahead and find out who you got this from. Did you get this from your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. Is this his? No. So you got it from your dad, but it's not his. Did he get it from his mom? No. His dad? Yes. Is this his? No. So it's not your grandfather. Did he get it from his mom? Yes. Is this hers? Yes. So your great grandmother was so generous to hand you down her baggage, emotional baggage. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, food toxin, and a sweetener, artificial sweetener, energetic. Oh yeah, 100%. So an energetic, artificial sweetener, and this can be from any point in your life. So you don't have it physically in your body, so your physical body was able to release it, but energetically you have a little bit of leftovers. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yeah. All right. We have circuit or system, body cycle and rhythm, and your circadian rhythm. Having a hard time sleeping? Either falling asleep, staying asleep, or a little bit of both. Yes, there you go. So let's see, there's no symptom. The symptom of an imbalance is just you can't sleep, can't fall asleep, can't stay asleep, can't hit that deep sleep. So any one of those or all of the above. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we're back to energy, mental, and a will to. So you're willing to do something. So this is the opposite. Take revenge. So taking revenge could be holding grudges, or maybe you do get back at people, but it can also be like, oh, this person didn't text me back in enough time, so I'm gonna text them back in a longer time. So it can be something similar to that, maybe not taking revenge and looking for blood, but you resonate with that, Amanda? But more of like, all right, you did this to me, so I'm gonna do this back to you. You're a Scorpio? Me too. Me too. So maybe it is take revenge. Hold on one second. All right. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a memory field. So a memory field is something that you have a hard time letting go of. That has come up already, but it could be like a past rejection, maybe it could be a trauma, but it's preventing you from moving forward. You're pretty much stuck in the past. So we're gonna find out the emotion, the emotional theme, and around what age to help jog your memory. So we have fear. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. So fear around 8 years old. It could be 7, 8, or 9 years old. So it's something that's holding you back. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Oh my gosh. We're going to the moon. So we have energy, emotional, trapped emotion, and your basic common trapped emotion. All right. So we have grief. Grief can be a passing of a loved one, of a pet. It could be an ending, like a breakup, a friendship, or you're really looking forward to something and it just didn't work out. So grief comes in a lot of different shapes or sizes. So let's find out when this was. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. So around 17, not 16. It could be 16, but around 17 years old. 16, 17, or 18 years old, you experience grief. Maybe it could even be if you loved high school and maybe you're going off to college, you know, it was an ending of an era, like high school, graduating high school. You're kind of like grieving that and like, oh my gosh, I'm an adult. I have to do adult things now. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right. Back to the main page. So we have energy, mental, and back to a no will to. What are you unavailable for? So accept, a no will to accept. So acceptance can just be accepting where you are. It could be just accepting like I work with a lot of people who experience grief, and it's not accepting as in like you approve of something or you're happy about it. It's just kind of accepting, this sucks. I'm not happy about it. It is what it is. It's not okay, but I'm accepting what I'm feeling and what I'm going through. And that can be just accepting, validating your emotions. We all have a hard time validating all of our emotions or a specific emotion. So whatever that resonates with you, like a no will to accept. Maybe accept other people's BS, you know? I mean, maybe that, I don't think that would be a bad thing though. So I don't think it's that. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Well, miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you had 11. 11 today. That's incredible. We're going to use 2 magnets today because I'm feeling fancy. So if anybody resonates with any of the things, I cannot talk today, so buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. So if anybody resonates with anything that was uncovered today, please set the intention to release it as well so you can get some of that secondhand healing. Hello, Andrew. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the no will to accept. Did you release the no will to accept? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the memory field of fear. That was good. Did you release the memory field of fear? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to take revenge. Did you release the will to take revenge? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the circadian rhythm. Everybody set the intention this gets reset. I'm setting that intention too. Lord. Ooh, got the lava chills. Did you reset and balance the circadian rhythm? Yes. I set the intention to release the energetic artificial sweetener toxin. Did you release the energetic artificial sweetener? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited no will to share. Everybody go ahead and release that. I know we all refuse to share something. Did you release the inherited no will to share? Yes. Now we're releasing the no will to share, just your basic one, not inherited. I set the intention to release the no will to share. I will set the intention this gets released from me too. Maybe I'll share my food. Did you release the no will to share? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to let go. Did you release the no will to let go? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to receive support. Did you release the no will to receive support? Yes. Before I continue, I feel called to say, hey, Carmen, since we released some of these things that you said you had a hard time trusting, and maybe there's a little emotion to that, like fear. I think you did say fear. This doesn't mean that you're going to be welcoming in a whole bunch of people to support you if that freaks you out. What's going to happen is it's not going to be as scary for you to ask for support. So it doesn't mean, you know, people are going to be forcing themselves to help you. It's just you change your perspective on what it is and you release the emotion to it. So if you do need help, you're more likely to ask for it and it's not as scary. Okay? Okay. Hey, Andrea, how's your head? All right, let's continue. I set the intention to release the no will to love the divine. Yes, exactly. Did you release the no will to love the divine? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Yes. So it's like a feeling, why are they helping me? They want something in return. And it's kind of like, then you feel like you have to do something for them, like buy them food, give them money. But really, there are people who genuinely want to help and want nothing in return. YogurtSprinkles, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Affirmation cards. Your subconscious mind sassed me. I apologize for the yogurt comment. Gentleness. So we got gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself. And I take joy in being receptive and open and unafraid. I'm like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sort of humans the clouds look like. Gentle. All right, let's get set up. Let's do this. Where is my mouse? Okay. So do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. All right, circular system, energy body, spirit body. Excuse me. I have the release burps already. Cloud looks like a shin kick. So, spirit body is a little imbalanced. So, sometimes there can be an energy or an imbalance in your spirit and your physical body. Maybe you got, you stubbed your toe and the impact was so intense that part of your spirit and your toe kind of like moved a little bit and it just became imbalanced. So there's a little bit of an imbalance. There's no symptom of an imbalance, but something is contributing to it. It could be an emotion, even an intense emotion. Have you ever felt like an intense emotion and it just feels like your body's gonna explode? Well, that could have been the reason why your spirit's a little off. Like, I don't know, should I be here? Should I go? Should I be here? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? I'm just kidding. It's not planning on leaving, but it got shook up a little bit. Hey, Royal, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Pathogen, energy of a pathogen, and a fungus, an energetic fungus. Is this inherited? No, it's all you. An energetic fungus. Physically, your body took care of it. It did its job. Energetically, there's some leftovers. So here are some symptoms of having an energetic fungus still present in your body. Anxiety, asthma, allergies, bloodstream infections. You can have brain fog, craving for sugar, starch, or alcohol, fatigue, stomach discomfort, lung infection, nail infection, and skin problems. Whew, that was a long list. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Offensive. You got a little bit of an entity with you. Now, before everybody panics and starts getting their crosses, rosaries, an entity means different things. Back in the day, this was considered an entity. This was considered an entity. It was just a fancy word of saying an entity was an object. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have a ghost haunting you, but it can. So we can create our own entities. Remember when I was talking about, like, if you felt an intense emotion where you felt like your body was going to explode? Well, that energy, you could have created your own entity. Now, it doesn't mean it's like a spirit, but it's just like, I call it, for some reason, I just imagine space junk. I don't know why, but it's like this ball of, like, it's not an emotion, it's not a limiting belief, it's just junk. And we will call it an entity. Or maybe it is like orbiting around you energetically. Let's grow mo. So it could be that. It can be a part of yourself that you are neglecting and is trying to get your attention. Or, like I said, it could be a good old ghost. And it's not a spirit as in your family members or a loved one or an angel. Those wouldn't disrupt your energy system. Those would make you feel all warm and fuzzy. So you can get an entity by just living your best life, going to the store, going to, I don't know why, a cemetery or a haunted house, and they're like, oh, hello, you're attractive. It could be attracted to your energy, so you could be matching the same vibration. So maybe this entity is all about sadness, and you just happen to be sad. It was like, you make me feel good because you're feeling the same thing, and it will hang out with you and be like, ooh, this feels good. Or it can be attracted to your light. So it's like a double-edged sword. But you are in control of your energy. So whenever you leave, just set the intention that no one could get into this energy field. You are powerful. They can look, but they cannot stick to you. Boom. So here are symptoms of having an entity with you. Fatigue, physical discomfort, negativity and mood issues, addiction, feeling like something is there that doesn't belong, feeling stuck, feeling conflict or resistance coming from the outside, self-sabotage, anger at self, self-doubt, mental illness symptoms, and nightmares. Thank you, Shadow. So it's a list, but don't worry, we'll get rid of it. Okay, I'll listen, Mom. Okay, I didn't even get a notification, but here we are together again. Hey, you could just, like, sense me. What if you have that withering away feeling? Like you're kind of starting to get checked out? Is that what you mean? I will continue until I see your response. So do you need to know more? No? Is there another imbalance? Yes. I just got on fire. Energy. Offensive. Another entity. Lord have mercy. Yogurt. That's going to be your name from now on. Don't take it personal. It's all in fun. All fun and games. So you have another entity. Let's see. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Okay. Circuit or system. Disconnection. A spirit break. So, woo! All right. A spirit break is almost like a fracture or a tear in the spirit. When we feel those intense emotions, usually it's heartache, a broken heart, like that pain you feel like you're dying, it can create a little break in your spirit. It could be broken into two places, it could be more than one, it could be multiple. So, it could be, so if you feel the heart, if you have like a broken heart, it will probably be around this area. Most of the time, it could be anywhere in your body. So usually it's just like a little break. Rare occasions, it's like a really long break. So we're gonna find out how many breaks you have and how connected you are, how much spirit connection you have. Okay. So how many breaks do you have? Okay, so just 2 breaks. That's pretty good. 2 breaks. And how much is your connection? Is your spirit connection more than 70? No. More than 60? Yes. More than 65? Yes. 65, 66. So your spirit connection is 66%. Well, I'm really not surprised because the first thing that we released was a spirit. Your spirit body, we didn't release it. Uncovered was your spirit body was a little unbalanced. So I think that the spirit body imbalance is contributing to that 66%. So it's not like fully on the break. Okay? So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Nutrition and lifestyle. Essential oils. So this is something you need. Let me just write need. All right, you need an essential oil, and we will find out what that is. Ooh, I don't know how to spell or say this. Is it thyme? How it looks is thymine. Thymine. Thymine? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a word expert. So that's something you need. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Time? Time? Is it time? Oh, I see it now. Okay. Thank you guys. Why they gotta be spelling it weird like that and confusing me? Don't they know I'm dyslexic? I can't handle this. I just see thy me. I know, right? All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. And at any time, if I do say something wrong, please feel free to correct me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. It's best that I know so I don't look like a fool. Don't continue to look like a fool. All right, let's continue. All right, so is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment. System. Oh, Lord. Lordy Lord. Skeletal system. Now, this is not my strong side. So skeleton, your limbs, your upper limb. Let me move this so I'm not like peeking around you guys. Humerus bone? Is that correct? The bone right here? Where are all my bone nerds at? This bone. It's your right side. There are no symptoms of an imbalance. It's just out of whack. You probably have some unwanted energy here. This money is how you say it. Do you need to know more? No. So if we're just going to rewind, restart, reset. If anybody resonates with any of the things that were uncovered, go ahead and set the intention. It gets released or reset from you as well. Just a simple, okay, yeah, I set the intention, it gets reset or released. Or if I have any of those things that I can reset or release, go ahead, do your thing. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to reset and balance the right humerus bone. Did you reset and balance the right humerus bone? Yes. I set the intention to release this break and that you are at 100% spirit connection. Did you release the spirit break? Yes. Are you at 100% connection, spirit connection? Yes. I set the intention, Whoa. I set the intention to release this entity with love, and I ask God to send it to the light. Did you release this entity? Yes. I set the intention to release this entity with love, and I ask God to send it to the light. Ooh, that was a good one. Did you release this entity? Yes. I set the intention to release the energetic fungus. Did you release the energetic fungus? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the spirit body. Reset it into that physical body. Did you reset and balance the spirit body? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. and we are disconnected. How does everybody feel? Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Libra Girl over here. And we are locked on and connected. But first, affirmation cards. So what does Libra Girl need to hear? What words of affirmation do you need to hear? Okay, that one just flew out. Follow your heart. This heart is surfing. All right. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. I like that one. All right. Let's do this. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any emotional symptoms? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. So we got the green light. Let's do this. Indecisiveness. All right. When did you experience this? Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37 years old. So around 37. It could be 36, 37, or 38 years old. You felt indecisive. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. So we have rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? No. 30, 31, 32 years old. So around 32 years old, rejection. It could be from a loved one. It can even be when you go to the store and you ask for something, you know, hey, can you help me look for this? And they're like, no. And they walk away. That's a form of rejection. Anybody who says no. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old? Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Defensiveness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. Defensiveness. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Sadness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old. Sadness, around 12 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Helplessness. We might be here for a while. I was just thinking, I was about to say, we might be going to the moon. And when I say going to the moon, that means these are a lot of releases, and they're powerful releases that we're heading to the moon. That's all. I don't know actually why I said that. I just, it's just things I say. So so we have helplessness. Oh my gosh, my brain. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? No. 21 years old. Helplessness. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. We have grief. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? No. 30, 31, 32 years old. So grief around 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. This is good. So we have self-abuse. And not good that you have a lot of stuff, good that you're willing to release a lot of stuff, okay? Let's not get this twisted. Don't let my excitement fool anybody. So self-abuse. Self-abuse means a lot of different things. One, it's negative self-talk. We're all guilty of it. Tell me you're not guilty of it, and I'm going to call you a liar. It is physically not taking care of yourself, so not getting enough sleep, poor diet, drinking too much, doing drugs, and so forth. And the third one is physically harming yourself. So it means a lot of different things, okay? Usually it is the negative self-talk. So let's find out when this happened. This happened before 30, no. After 30, yes. After 40, yes. After 50, no. After 45, yes. 45, 46, 47 years old. Self-abuse around 47 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Panic. Did this happen before 30? No. After 30, yes. After 40, yes. After 50, no. After 45, no. 40, 41, 42 years old. Panic around 42 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yup. Here we go. Rejection. Did this happen before 30? No. After 30, yes. Ooh, I just got the lava chills. So after 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37, 38 years old, rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 years old, grief. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Self-abuse. Well, you did warn me. You're like, we're gonna be here for a while. And you did not disappoint. This is awesome. You're gonna feel fantastic. So self-abuse. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7. Self-abuse around 7 years old. Hey, Tattoo Jeff. Do not apologize. Do not apologize. This is incredible. Yeah, everybody yell at Libra Girl. No, don't yell at her. This is incredible. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Insecurity. Did this happen before 20? No. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old. So insecurity around 22. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Depression. The record on Alive was, I think, 20 trapped emotions. So we might have a new record holder today. All right, so depression. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old, depression. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. So we have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old, shame. Hey, Shadowfax. Hello, Heather. Yes, I will explain in once. Right now we're doing emotion code. If you wanted to sign up, just go to the link in my bio, boot my face, and you can sign up. But right now we are focusing on uncovering trapped emotions that we decide to hold on to. In a nutshell right now. Because Libra Girl is on a roll. Thank you, Shell. All right, so shame around 12. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Taken for granted. Thank you, Shadowfax. Okay. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Libra Girl. I am a Scorpio. Libra Girl. The moment of truth. Do you have another trapped emotion? Yep. Here we go. Self-abuse. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16 years old. Self-abuse. What? What's happening? So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. All right. So Libra Girl. So that being said, if anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. All right, let's begin. Thank you for the bear. All right, I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of taken for granted. Did you release the trapped emotion of taken for granted? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of depression. Did you release the trapped emotion of depression? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of insecurity. Did you release the trapped emotion of insecurity? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Woo! Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of panic. Did you release the trapped emotion of panic? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of helplessness. Did you release the trapped emotion of helplessness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release the trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of defensiveness. Did you release the trapped emotion of defensiveness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of indecisiveness. Did you release the trapped emotion of indecisiveness? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any emotional symptoms that you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Woo! How does everybody feel? So I am moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Leo over here. And we are locked on and connected. First, affirmation cards. 4 count. Yes. Okay. All right, Leo. Leo, you just threw a whole bunch of cards at me. So we're gonna redo. We're gonna do a redo. They're like, Leo needs all of them. Okay. A word I cannot say, but that's a secondary card. Look at this. Do you remember the first time I was shuffling and I didn't know what to do? Look at me. I'm a champion now. Okay. Oh. So first affirmation card is friendliness. So whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today I will remember what an awesome power I hold, and I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. This is a word I struggle with. Hold on. Spontaneity. Did it. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is Yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through an unexplored, unconventional, and underrated an adventure through, okay, yeah, underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magical word with the power to unlock new dimensions in time, space, and after-hour hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think were possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. All right, highest priority, body code. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. So this is a fancy word of saying a limiting belief. So this is a statement that your subconscious mind seeks to validate, brings to you, show you that it is true. So if you have, we'll find out what it is, but if you have a belief that you're not good enough, your subconscious mind's like, okay, I'm going to show you and prove to you that you're not good enough because that's what you believe. So it'll bring in people or situations where you feel like you're not good enough and you're like, what the heck? And your subconscious mind's like, I do good. And you're just like, no, not at all. Good afternoon. So we're going to find out what it is. Now, again, as a reminder, this is a small chart. Your subconscious mind is picking the closest one. The closest one, okay? Some of these can be harsh. So I'll give examples. People in the chat are always giving great examples of what it could mean as well. Other varieties. I'm never enough. So this is my, I think I said I'm not good enough, but I'm never enough. This can be no matter what I do, it's never enough. You're not getting the recognition you need. Maybe you work 20 hours a day just to get by and it's just like never enough. It could be with money, it could be with your job or relationship, or just in general. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a will to. So this is something you're willing to do. There was a time in your life where you were sad, you felt hopeless, you were overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general, and you thought something was so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your beautiful personality. So again, these are harsh because they're usually just one word. So we'll conversate. Take on others' suffering. Maybe you soak up other people's energy. You just empathize with them so much that it's like you want to take the pain away. You will take responsibility that's for other people and you will take them as your own because you see that they're suffering. What is a mental symptom include? Like, it could be like ADHD or something like that. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Hey, Alyssa and Kevin. Welcome back. So we have energy, mental, and a memory field. A memory field is something that you can't seem to let go of from the past. It could be a past rejection, it could be a breakup, it could be a divorce. It's just something that you keep, like, this moment is preventing you from moving forward, either in relationships, with money, anything like that. And it's like a dark cloud or a rainy cloud over your head. It just doesn't make you feel good. So we're going to find out the emotion and around what age this occurred. So taken for granted. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. So around 17 years old, something happened where you felt like you were taken for granted. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, and your right bladder meridian. So meridians are your energetic veins or arteries of your subtle body. You have one on each side, and they kind of like, depending on what the meridian is, it can start at the top of your head and go to your foot. And I think this one is one of those. Yeah, starts at the head, runs across the front of the body, down the leg to your foot. So you can have any imbalances there, any aches and pains on the right side in that pathway. It will also generate the following symptoms. Problems with urination, eye problems, runny nose, nasal congestion, nosebleeds, discomfort in the neck, head, back, groin, and buttocks, and it will generate the following emotions. So you may feel these emotions more than you would like, and they include blaming, dread, fear, horror, peeved, conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, and wishy-washy. So it is a list. You may have all of them or one or two. It is your bladder meridian. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, trapped emotion, and an absorbed trapped emotion. So this isn't yours. This is someone else's. You were around someone who was experiencing an intense emotion, and it was so intense that it went into your body, and your body decided to hold on to it. We're going to find out what this emotion is. Panic. When did you absorb this? Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27. So around 27 years old, you were around someone or a group of people who were panicking, and you just absorbed that. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a no will to. So this is similar to the will to, but it's the opposite. You're just unavailable for this. You're like, nope, 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 nope. Feel feelings. No will to feel feelings. It could be hard for you to feel your feelings. It could be one emotion or all emotions, and even expressing your emotions too. I know for me, anxiety, I can't do it. I always panic when I feel anxiety, and I know how to work with my emotions. Like if I feel sad, no problem. Have a good cry and I feel great. Anxiety, I panic. Why am I feeling this way? What's going on? And then I spiral. I know that is something I'm working on, but you could just have a hard time feeling your emotions or feeling safe to, maybe you don't feel safe in your body, so you have the cutoff, so you don't acknowledge, you feel emotionally numb. That's what I'm trying to say, because you're afraid to feel emotion. So there's a lot of interpretations to what this means. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right, that was really good. Okay, awesome. So if anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, or reset, because we also have a meridian in there, and get the secondhand healing. Let's heal together, shall we? Let's go. I set the intention to release the no will to feel feelings. Did you release the no will to feel feelings? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of panic. And what's cool is that whoever gave this to you, if they still have it, you're releasing it from them as well. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of panic? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the right bladder meridian. Did you reset and balance the right bladder meridian? Yes. I set the intention to release the memory field of taken for granted. Did you release the memory field of taken for granted? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to take on others' suffering. Woo! Did you release the will to take on others' suffering? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm never enough. Did you release the despair anchor, I'm never enough? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we are disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody feel? Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Heather over here. And we're locked on and connected. I cannot read your mind. But I got little butterflies in my solar plexus, so this is going to be fun. But first, let's do an affirmation card. Okay. Strength. Strength. Hello, Jazz. You are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. Strength. All right, emotion code. Let's do this. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any mental symptoms? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. So we have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7. So shame around 7, 6, 7, or 8 years old. Okay. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness. Heather, are you stubborn? I am stubborn. All right, so when was Heather stubborn? Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Well, yes. That makes sense. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. Me too, Heather. Me too. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Self-abuse. Now, self-abuse means a lot of different things. 1, negative self-talk. We are mean to ourselves. It's usually that, okay? Number 2, not physically taking care of ourselves, not getting enough sleep, poor diet, drinking too much, doing drugs, and all that stuff. 3, physically harming yourself, okay? Like I said, it's normally the negative self-talk. We're all mean to ourselves. So let's find out when did this happened. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37 years old. Around 37. Now what's interesting is that we have 7, 17, and 37. I don't know if 7 means anything to you. Or to anybody, but I'm just noticing a pattern. It could mean nothing. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Self-abuse. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36 years old. So around 36 years old, self-abuse. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness. The stubborn Scorpio. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26 years old. Stubbornness around 26. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 45? No. 40, 41, 42 years old. Stubbornness around 42 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unworthy. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old. Heather, how are you feeling? Are you getting any pain in your stomach? I'm feeling a lot of pain in my stomach. I feel very nauseous right now. Okay. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16 years old. Anxiety. Okay. So it looks like we're getting to some juicy stuff, okay? So just don't panic. Don't overthink. This is just how your body is processing. Hi Sarah, how are you? Okay, so we're getting to that good juicy stuff, all right? And right now how your body is processing it is feeling sad, anxiety, and an upset stomach. It's normal. Once we release, you'll feel better, okay? But this is where everything is being stored. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. So we have abandonment. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, abandonment. So around 8 years old. Do you need to know more? No. We're getting to some juicy stuff because I feel like I'm going to puke. So this is good. I mean, if I disappear, I have run to puke, but I never. I just have this sensation. If I start getting that sour taste in my mouth, I'm gone. All right. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Worry. So we have worry. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, worry. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. This is good that you're willing to release all of this, okay? Do not get upset that you have a lot. No. Be excited that you're willing to release all of this gunk. Panic. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, panic. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You had 11. That is incredible. So I'm going to release them one by one. So you may feel more sensations in your body, and that the anxiety, the stomach, the feeling nauseous, it should start going away as we release. Now everybody else, if anybody resonates with any of the trapped emotions that we uncovered, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, so you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of panic. Did you release the trapped emotion of panic? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of worry. Did you release the trapped emotion of worry? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of abandonment. Did you release the trapped emotion of abandonment? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Did you release the trapped emotion of stubbornness? Yes. Thank you, Jim. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Did you release the trapped emotion of stubbornness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Did you release the trapped emotion of stubbornness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Did you release the trapped emotion of stubbornness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Okay, it was shame. because my stomach immediately started feeling better once we're releasing this. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any mental symptoms? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody else feel? By mantle, highest priority emotion code. All right. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming by mantle here, and we're locked on and connected. All right. Affirmation cards. So you get positive thinking and communication. So we'll do positive thinking first. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. So that was positive thinking. And now communication. Wonder how the other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make butts out of everyone, including the person who came up with that. I don't know what that word is, so, and I can't say it, so. All right. So, do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. All right, let's do this. We have sadness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7 years old sadness. So around 7. 6, 7, or 8 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness. Are you a Scorpio too? Have a good one, Triggy. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Okay, stubbornness around 16 makes sense. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. So we have shame. You're a Virgo. Do you have any Scorpio in any of your moons or your planets? So we have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11. Shame around 11. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Here we go. Self-abuse. And self-abuse, I'm sure you've heard me rant this multiple times. Negative self-talk, not taking care of yourself, and physically harming yourself. It is usually not, it's the negative self-talk. 100%. 100%. So did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Too much partying? Late nights? Hanging out with your friends? Lack of sleep? I mean, at that age, I barely slept. I was drinking tons of energy drink. I mean, it was, no. Like, no. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old, stubbornness. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Hopelessness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. So around 9 years old, hopelessness. Oh, you were such a baby. A little baby at that time. Do you need to know more? No. It's called headstrong, not stubborn. Exactly. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Low self-esteem. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10. So 10 years old, low self-esteem. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? There sure is. Heartache. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. Heartache. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Effort unreceived. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 35? No. At 30, 31, 32. Effort unreceived around 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Terror. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7 years old. Terror. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. These were incredible. You're going to feel fantastic after these are released. Okay. So if anybody resonates with any of the trapped emotions that we just uncovered, just go ahead and say, set the intention to release them as well so you can get some of the secondhand healing, okay? Don't overthink it. Be like, yes, release it. You can even say that. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of terror. Did you release the trapped emotion of terror? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of effort unreceived. Did you release the trapped emotion of effort unreceived? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of heartache. That one was a good one. Did you release the trapped emotion of heartache? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of low self-esteem. Did you release the trapped emotion of low self-esteem? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of hopelessness. Did you release the trapped emotion of hopelessness? Yes. Lava chills. Whew. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Did you release the trapped emotion of stubbornness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. That too was a good one. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Did you release the trapped emotion of stubbornness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release the trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody feel? Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Trenety over here, and we're locked on and connected. But first, affirmation card. Okay. You're just like, these. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. So I thought there were only 2, but then I did this and now there are 4. So I'm just going to read them all. So maybe this is for all of you, or just Trenety really needs a lot of affirmations. Hey Amanda, how are you? All right. First up is magic. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And even though the tricks probably can be explained away by something sensible or ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Excuse me. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidences, and I'll fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. I'm doing great. I joined your live, I think it was yesterday or today, immediately fell asleep. So I was just like, oh, Amanda's on. No judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyways? Connection. Hello, you're new. Welcome to the Knights of the Cornbread community. Feel free to sit back, relax, and allow the healing to begin. Or releasing, or healing, whichever. So connection. I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me. We talked about this earlier. Or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. Thank you, Amanda. And inspiration. Are these resonating with you, Trenety? So there is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper. But the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. Absolutely. So you got, first, you need that connection, but no judgment, to see the magic and inspiration. All right, let's get rid of these limiting beliefs about money. Everything money. Giving, receiving, holding on to, abundance, whatever, all of it. We're going to work on all of it. So do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to your limiting beliefs in regards to all about money? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. Let's do this. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, idea intolerance. And when I see idea intolerance, I meant to say allergy. If I said intolerance. So an idea, you can have an allergy to any idea, any person, place, thing, situation. I like to call this your ego's antivirus software. Your ego likes to protect you. And if you get hurt in the past, let's say you were vulnerable with someone, like usually in your first relationship, especially as a teenager, you were open and vulnerable with someone. It was like you were your authentic self and they rejected you. And so now your ego's like, we will never feel this pain ever again. Never. Don't worry. I got you. I will protect you. And so you go through life and then you meet someone and you're just like, I really like this person. And you start being open, vulnerable, your authentic self until you get to that certain point where you got hurt. Anything that resembles that, your ego's like, no. And the alarms go off, the stranger danger alarms go off, and that's where your defense mechanisms come in. Self-sabotage, fight, flight, or freeze response, anxiety, negative self-talk. You may throw a flashbang at the situation. It's your body, your ego will do everything in its power to get you out of that situation because it thinks it is life or death. It's not really, but it was like, oh, you got hurt before and it did not feel good. We're never going to experience that again. It's very similar to a fear or a phobia too. So if you're afraid of public speaking, how do you feel? You don't feel good. You feel like you're going to puke. Your legs give out. That's your body's way of trying to protect you. So there is a list here. Your ego is going to pick the closest one to it. Okay? All right. Wealth. So straight to the point, you have an idea allergy to wealth. Maybe you don't believe you're good enough. Maybe you have a belief that people are rich people are evil. There's a lot of things that is tied to wealth that your ego has labeled wealth as bad. Maybe you're afraid of paying more taxes. I mean, the sky is the limit. What, Gregory, what are you talking about? Thank you for the heart me. So do you need to know more? No? Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So you have another one. All right. So let's see. So how many I said for a few months and leave him for a bit? Okay. I'm afraid to have a lot of money because I'm afraid it gets there right away. There, yes, that as well. All right. Spending money. So you have an idea allergy to spending money. You don't have enough. You're afraid if you spend it, it's not going to come back. Do you need to know more? No. You can't help but to spend money. Do you have anxiety though when you do spend money or afterwards? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. After. Okay. And a no will to. So a no will to energy is there was a period of time where you were sad, you were overwhelmed, you felt hopeless, you were overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general, and you thought something was so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. So we are going to find out what it is. Now, again, your subconscious mind is going to pick the closest one to it. These are very harsh because they're usually one word and they're the harshest ones. And you're just kind of like, what? I never. So we will discuss. And a lot of times, chat will help too, to give other, to help give other interpretations of it. Okay. All right. So be protected. A no will to be protected. Now you can even look at money as a form of protection, because if you have enough money, you can pay your mortgage, your rent, you have the food that you need, the bills are paid. And just being protected could be relying on another person as well. Or let's see, no will to be protected. Asking for help as well. So let's see, our next session, we gotta work on it. Okay, hey, Amanda, when we're releasing, set the intention it gets released from you as well, okay? So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, scared to ask for help. Yes. So that does make sense with the no will to be protected. Trapped emotion and a common trapped emotion. So this is an emotion that you created based on something you witnessed, you thought, someone said something to you, or something was done to you. So I'm going to find out the emotion and around what age. Unworthy. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. So unworthy around 13. So it could be 12, 13, or 14 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. Bullseye. Okay. And another no will to. All right. Let's see. What are you unavailable for? No will to improve. Now that can be one of the harsh ones. You're like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help myself. But improve can be, we're talking about money, how you view money, your stories about money, asking for help, anything that can help support you in a way. So maybe improving your spending habits, maybe a budget, or there's just some resistance, like fear of the unknown. You probably want to improve, but you do not know what it entails to get to that point, and it's unfamiliar, and your subconscious mind, your ego is just like, no. We may not like what's going on here, but at least we know when A happens, B happens, and it equals C. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I think, you know what? If this is confirmation, I think it would be best if you did seek out some sort of therapy. If you've been dabbling, like, I don't know if I should or not, I think you should. And this goes for anybody, if anybody's ever questioning if they should go to therapy or not, that should tell them that they need to go to therapy. And there's nothing wrong with going to therapy. Nothing wrong with it at all. So we have energy, emotional, trapped emotion, and another common trapped emotion. All right. Unsupported. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. So unsupported around 27, 26, 27, or 28 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. These are very juicy. These are definitely going to help you. So if anybody resonates with any of these, or you're unsure, just go ahead and say, I set the intention to release these imbalances, or all of them, a certain one, however you want to word it, so you can get some of this secondhand healing. Let's do this. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unsupported. Did you release the trapped emotion of unsupported? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to improve. Did you release the no will to improve? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to be protected. Did you release the no will to be protected? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to spending money. Did you release the idea allergy to spending money? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to wealth. Couldn't read my handwriting. Did you release the idea allergy to wealth? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to the limiting belief about money? No, and we're disconnected. How do you feel? Woo! Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. Oh, well, we are locked on and connected. You're like, let's go. Move. All right. Affirmation cards. All right, Jeff. Tattoo Jeff. Okay, well, the whole stack was thrown at me. Let's try this again. Okay, you keep getting secondary cards, so we'll just go with them. All right, so strength. Tattooed Jeff. Strength. I hereby declare a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. If you wake up in the morning, if you don't already have a six-pack, if you have a six-pack, let me know. And then we have nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff, but you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and if that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. So, unleash your strength and your inner hippie. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any emotional and mental symptoms? Yes. Can you release these now? Yes. We have failure. Yes, it is. Okay, so first up is failure. When did this happen? Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. So around 18 years old, failure. 17, 18, or 19 years old. Hello. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27. So around 27 years old. Shame. Do you need to know more? No. Thank you, Brandy Lee. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Heartache. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unworthy. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27. Tattoo Jeff. A lot happened at around 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Love unreceived. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37 years old. Love unreceived. So around 37 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? Yes. 45, 46, 47 years old. Around 47 years old. Eastern Standard Time. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unworthy. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7. You are a little baby. So unworthy around 7. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? Yes. 50, 51, 52, 53. This one's a semi-freshy one. Why are you so stubborn? I'm stubborn, so, we won't get into that. But do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Around 19 years old, rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Okay, this is incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You guys are all about everyone's higher self is like, we need to release. I've never had multiple people have this much before. This is incredible. So if anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, you know the drill. Set the intention. It releases from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. All right, Jeff, let's do this. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Did you release the trapped emotion of stubbornness? You sure did. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of love unreceived. Ooh, that one was a good one. Did you release the trapped emotion of love unreceived? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. This one also is a good one. Woo! How you feeling, Jeff? Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of heartache. Did you release the trapped emotion of heartache? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of failure. Whew. Did you release the trapped emotion of failure? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any mental or emotional symptoms? No. And we're disconnected. Tattooed Jeff, how do you feel? Some of those were very good, very powerful. All right, I am moving my subconscious mind I am moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Dinahmyte over here. We're locked on and connected. You're ready to go. First, affirmation cards. If a Dinahmyte shows up in here, I'm going to laugh. Okay, so let's redo that because a whole stack came out. What does Dinahmyte need to... Ooh, magic. Oh, you got a twofer. Okay, that's fun. I'm like, oh, it's one. No, it's two. So the first one they popped out, well, they popped out together, but the one on top is magic. I believe in magic. We've been seeing this card a lot. I believe in magic. I see the evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, but I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidences. I'll fill mine holy crap, that's unbelievable. And no judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and I tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyways? All right, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I'm getting the butterflies in my tummy, so this is gonna be really good. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any limiting beliefs around career and money? Yes. Can you release this now? You sure can. Let's go. Unworthy. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Around 27. 26, 27, or 28. I forgot what number it was for a second. I was like, what? So around that time. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Guilt. I felt a ping in my stomach. That's why I was so like, ugh, guilt. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. So guilt around 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Guilt. Let's get rid of this guilt. You don't need it. You don't want it. We're unavailable for that. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm getting goosebumps in my stomach. Butterflies in my stomach. I mean, can your stomach get? I don't know. After 25? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 28 years old. I don't know if your stomach can get goosebumps. I don't know, but that's how I'm feeling. And we're rolling with it. Guilt around 28 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Self-abuse. You heard me say it once. You're going to hear me say it again. I get it. It resonates good. You're like, I feel the stomach goosebumps too. Self-abuse. Negative self-talk. Number one, we are all mean to ourselves. So it could be that. It's most likely that. 2, physically not taking care of ourselves. Not getting enough sleep, poor diet, drugs, alcohol, and so forth. 3, physically harming ourselves. So there are a lot of options, but mainly, in my opinion, it's negative self-talk. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37 years old. Self-abuse around 37 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Love unreceived. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? No. 0, 1, 2, 3 years old. Love unreceived around 3 years old. Thank you, Mike. Oh, I'm sending you extra love. You're such a baby. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Hopelessness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16 years old. So hopelessness around 16. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Crying. And to me, this is like holding in tears and not necessarily crying, because as you're crying, you are releasing. So it's holding back those tears. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Hi, that's me. Sometimes you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. When the tears start forming, you're like, no, 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 no. Yeah, and sometimes you just can't cry in that moment, but we need to cry more often. If not, like as a release, like if your body feels the need to release, we need to do it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. You guys are crazy with the amount of releases today. As a reminder, if anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, so you can get some of that second-hand healing. Let me rewind to 27. No! Yes, cry. If you mean crying, let it out. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of crying. Did you release the trapped emotion of crying? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of hopelessness. Did you release the trapped emotion of hopelessness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of love unreceived. Did you release the trapped emotion of love unreceived? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. Now here are these are going to be heavy. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of guilt. Did you release the trapped emotion of guilt? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of guilt. Did you release the trapped emotion of guilt? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any limiting beliefs about career and money? No! And we're disconnected. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Amy over here. And we're locked on and connected. Ooh, I got a lot of chills. Ooh. Okay, well, that card, it just popped. Oh, 2 of them! Oh my gosh, it's always such a surprise. Okay, first one is engagement. Today, I will make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. Ooh, already I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do this. I want to hibernate. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. Hard pass. I will smell flowers and pet dogs. Now, I'm all about petting dogs. And maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. Good, very good. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. So maybe if you don't want to be social with people, instead of watching something on Netflix, watch something on Hulu, something you've never watched before. Highly recommend Futurama. Hey Deb, how are you? And then we have get centered. when it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and I return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of pick your favorite animal, holding pick a magical item, floating through space on pick a piece of furniture. So for me, of a squirrel holding a lightsaber floating through space on a unicorn. And I know that's not a piece of furniture, but in my eyes, I can do whatever I want. All right, let's work on the junk, shall we? Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to the junk? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. I burnt my left hand blowing with what? Dab, are you okay? Energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. So a despair anchor is a fancy way of saying a limiting belief. So you have this statement and your subconscious mind seeks to verify or validate this. So, I have the release burps, so these are good. I'm not being rude. Sometimes during a release, you gotta burp. So you may have, as an example, we'll find out what it is. You may have the belief, I am not enough. I'm not good enough. And so your subconscious mind's like, okay, I do good. I'm going to bring in situations and people where I don't feel like I'm good enough, or you don't feel like you're good enough. And so when that happens, you're just like, well, what the heck, subconscious, what are you doing? And your subconscious is like, well, this is part of your program, so I do good. And you're like, no. So we're going to find out what it is. Oh, good. I can't stand this. So it can mean multiple things. I can't stand this. I can't stand all the things that you listed here. I can't stand it. I can't stand this person, my job, my body, my health. I can't stand it. And so your subconscious mind is giving you more things to not stand anymore. Maybe your car breaks down. You're like, I can't stand this anymore. I am done. I'm unavailable for it. Senator, back of my hand. Oh my gosh, Deb. I am sending you love. And oh my gosh. Yeah, well, set the intention. Start telling yourself that your body is a powerhouse. It is state of the art and it can heal itself overnight from anything. Just tell yourself that and you'll see yourself heal faster. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin that resonates. Okay. Excess. Stress. Too much stress. Do you resonate? We all resonate with stress. So stress hormone. This can be from any point of your life, but we're going to release it from all points, your whole life. Whenever you felt stress, we're removing it if you're still holding it in your body. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, programming, a despair anchor. So we're back to the despair anchor. All right. What are you running? What program you running? They're ruining it. So it could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be your own body that's just ruining things for you. So it could be your body's ruining it, like ruining, I wouldn't necessarily say your life. Maybe you do resonate. Maybe, as an example, my knee is ruining my life because I can't run anymore or I can't walk properly. So it doesn't necessarily have to be as harsh as like a person is ruining it or ruining a situation or maybe ruining your peace. Something or someone is ruining something or someone or you. And I know there's not much to go on with that. So just pick whatever resonates with you. And usually the first thought that you have is the correct one. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. misalignment, meridian, main meridian, your right kidney meridian. All right, so your kidney meridian. So if you're unfamiliar with meridians, it is another, it is your energetic veins or arteries of your energetic body. So your chakras are your organs, your aura is your skin. So this specific meridian runs from the foot along the inner side of the leg, crosses the front of the chest, and it continues to the head. So if you have any misalignments on that path, you may have minor aches and pains where things just feel off. But these are the symptoms of an unhappy, imbalanced kidney meridian. Urination, trouble with urination, edema, thirst, discomfort or weakness in the lower back joints and knees, fatigue, exhaustion, adrenal fatigue, well, this is a long list, appetite and diet trouble, feeling cold and weak, memory trouble, hair loss, tinnitus or poor hearing, dizziness, and female lack of menstruation. But wait, there's more. It also generates the following emotions. So you may feel these emotions more than you would like. These are your go-to emotions, or you're always feeling this emotion. And this is blaming, dread, fear, horror, peeved, conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, and wishy-washy. Yeah. Knees, so you got the knees. So you may resonate with one, two, dabble in a couple of them. It is your kidney meridian. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. What else we got? Hello, user. All right, meridian. We're back to the meridian. Main meridians. Words are really hard. Your left liver meridian. Deb, honestly, I have the Reiki brain. I have the Reiki brain hardcore. I will in a minute. Hold on. Just subscribe to you? Well, KK, when we're releasing and rebalancing, you better set those intentions. All right, so this is your left liver meridian. This one runs from the foot, inner side of the leg, crossing in front of the chest, continuing to the head. So it's very similar to the kidney, but this time it is on the left side. So here are some symptoms of an unhappy or imbalanced liver meridian. Trouble detoxing, craving alcohol, craving greasy food, violent temper, intense throbbing headaches, fatigue, female hormonal and menstrual issues, dizziness, dry, blurry eyes, and here are the emotions you may be feeling. Anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. Those are some we ain't messing around kind of emotions. Yeah. Yeah, Amy, you're just like, yes. Do you resonate with any of those? Mm-hmm. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have energy, mental, and a no will to. Amy, you're just like, I ain't doing that. I'm unavailable for that. We ain't doing it. So this is where at some point in your life you felt sad, felt some sadness, hopelessness. You were overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general, and you thought something with so much intensity that your subconscious mind took notice, grabbed it, ran away with it, and became part of your personality. It was like, oh, you want this? And you were just not wanting that, but it became part of your beautiful personality. So we're going to find out what it is. These are harsh because they're usually one word and you're just like, WTF, what am I supposed to do with this? So that's why we will explain, we will talk about it. Heal or be healed? That is the question. So heal or be healed. So you're probably like, well, this is a silly belief because I am currently working with you, and you will be correct. But sometimes healing can be messy and it can be hard. And there are a part of ourselves that we know need to be healed, especially if we have trauma or we went through like things in the past, heavy things in the past. We know it's still affecting us today, but we don't want to work on it because we know it may be hard or we're afraid to look at it. There's just so many reasons why we just refuse to heal or want to be healed. And it's consciously we may want to, but there's always some things in our past that we're just like, I want to heal, I just can't because I am afraid. And that is okay. I'm a healer massage therapist. Oh, wow. So is there something, or it could even be a habit too. I'll take heal for 200. What's up, Athena? All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. So for me, like maybe meditation. I know meditation would be good for me, but I just don't want to do it. Just don't want to do it. Working out is my meditation. All right, everybody. And KK, talking to you. If anybody resonates with any of these, set the intention to release, reset, rebalance these as well. Good evening, Jennifer. And you can get some of the secondhand healing. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the no will to heal or be healed. Did you release the no will to heal or be healed? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the left liver meridian. Did you reset and balance the left liver meridian? Yes. I set the intention to reset the right kidney meridian. Did you reset and balance the right kidney meridian? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, they're ruining it. Did you release the despair anchor, they're ruining it? Yes. I set the intention to release all stress hormones from any point in your life, previous lives, past lives, and future lives. Did you release the stress hormone? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I can't stand this. No. Did you release the despair anchor? I can't stand this. Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to the junk? No. And we're disconnected. Man, yes. All right, Erica, let's do this. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. We are locked on and connected. What do you need to hear? Everybody needs to hear a lot of... Okay. I was about to say, everybody needs to hear a lot of stuff today as like the whole deck gets... Okay, that one flew. Confidence. So in this moment, I take a step back and I look at myself with pride of a good mother. I see abundance. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would invite all my neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? You know what, Erica? Find a picture of yourself, put on your refrigerator. Do it. And I will be asking you the next time I see you if you, in fact, did that. Just saying. Okay, let's do it. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. We have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Shame. Little baby. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Despair. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Despair around 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Rejection around 17. Erica, you just gave me tons of energy being connected to your subconscious. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. But I also came with the lava chill, so I'm not really sure how I feel about that. So rejection. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Indecisiveness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. This could be a freshie, Erica. So around 28 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unworthy. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? No. 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. A Libra. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. All right. Have a good one, Amanda. Unworthy. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? No. 21 years old. Unworthy. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unworthy. Oops. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We have a freshie. Erica, Erica, Erica. You are very worthy. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys are incredible today. The amount of releases. Whew. All right. If anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, you know the drill. Set that intention that it gets released from you as well. And we could get some of that secondhand healing. Well, you can get some of that secondhand healing. I'll take some of that secondhand healing too, actually. Keep licking my lips. I need to moisturize. All right. Erica, are you ready? Let's go. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of indecisiveness. Did you release the trapped emotion of indecisiveness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Whoa, that one was good. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of despair. Did you release the trapped emotion of despair? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. That one too was really good. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. All right. I'll throw in the heart wall since you've helped me so much. You've knocked me out multiple times and I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to do a heart wall first. All right. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Amanda. Get over here. And we're locked on and connected. But first, affirmation cards. What does Amanda need to hear? Okay, that was a lot. So can we just simmer down just a little bit? Okay, all the cards want to go. All right, so we have a couple. Okay, a couple of three. We have three. So first up is ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. Confirmed true. And to paraphrase, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing right now. I think it's like Rumi, if that's right. The next one is courage. No one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to the fear and kick it in the, well, kick it in the nuts. Then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. And then last but not least, don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. Well, hello, friend. How are you? All right. So we're going to do a heart wall. So do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. So unworthy. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. So unworthy around 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release it. Heart walls, when we identify the emotion and gather the information, we release it right away. So go ahead through this time, you guys, just set those intentions to release it, okay? You can release it from your heart wall or just a trapped emotion in your body. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. And we have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Shame. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Woo. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? No. Okay. So you're only able to release 2, but that is huge. Okay. It's normal. I don't know if you worked on your heart wall before, but usually the first time someone works on the heart wall, their subconscious, it's like their protective barrier, and their subconscious mind's like, I trust no one. So it's like, we'll release 2, 1 or 2, and see how you feel. But still, that's going to make a huge difference. So now we're going to get into more fun, and we're going to do some highest priority. Makes sense. Yeah. It took me 3 separate times to release my heart wall because vulnerability was not my cup of tea. I was like, no, unavailable for it. No. Really? Welcome back, Shadowfax. All right. So body code, highest priority. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, your right heart meridian. A very heart theme so far. So your heart meridian, head, chest, down the arm. Fun fact, not actually connected to the heart. But here are some symptoms of an unhappy, imbalanced heart meridian. Palpitations, dizziness, weakness, shortness of breath, circulatory system problems, fever, frequent sweating and night sweats, insomnia, pale, cold, and tired, and restlessness. But it will generate the following emotions. So these could be your go-to emotions, or you feel these more often than you would like. So this is abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. The bad word vulnerability. We don't like that word here, but so you may have all of them. You may dabble in a couple of them. Yup. Your heart meridian. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, your left heart meridian. It's all about the heart today, all about that heart. So same symptoms and imbalances. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. A post-hypnotic suggestion is something that isn't yours. You got it from an outside source. Your subconscious mind responds to repetition. So someone could have been telling you this over and over again. You could have fallen asleep. You know how, like, back in the day with infomercials, like if you fell asleep on the couch and at 11 o'clock they started telling you that you were an awful person and you needed to change. Maybe that could have been it. But you can get it from TV, music, movies, or another person. It can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. So let's find out what it is. I'm never enough. So if you believe this to be true, just know it is not yours. It's not yours. Okay? And if you don't believe it to be true, that's good. Your subconscious was doing a little inventory management and was like, I don't remember creating this, and it stopped running it, but it was still taking up space. Kind of like your hard drive. We have files or like, especially photos on our hard drive that we haven't looked at in years, but it's still taking up space. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, offensive, and an entity. So entities, they don't necessarily mean a ghost or a spirit, and they're not the good. They're not like your good ones, like your angels, your family members. No. So it could be an unwanted spirit or ghost, but it can also be anything. Could be an entity. Magnus can be an entity. This can be an entity. You know, entities were called just an object for back in the day. So an entity, you can actually create your own entity. If you feel an intense emotion, it's so intense. Like, you ever felt that an emotion where you're just shaking? It was just so intense. You could have created your own little entity. It doesn't mean you're creating like a spirit or a ghost, but this like junk, a energetic blob. And so I think of it as space junk, in my opinion. That's how I picture it, like it's orbiting you, or it's just stuck in your energy system. It can also be a part of yourself that you're neglecting. So it means a lot of different things. And people usually freak out thinking that they have the spooks, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, we interact with that energy all the time. It could be attracted to your energy, whether you meet the same energy or attracted to your light. So it's like a double-edged sword. You're just like, man, yeah, space junk. So here are some symptoms of an entity: fatigue, physical discomfort, negativity and mood issues, addiction, feeling like something is there that doesn't belong, feeling stuck, feeling conflict or resistance coming from the outside, self-sabotage, anger at self, self-doubt, mental illness symptoms, and nightmares. So it's very heavy, but we can release them just like any other imbalance. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yeah, listen, I used to be the queen of self-sabotage. And sometimes I still, but not as bad. Energy, nobody's perfect. Mental, programming, and a despair anchor. So this is just a fancy word for a limiting belief. Your subconscious will seek to fulfill this statement. So we'll find out what it is. I'll be rejected. And what's interesting about rejection is that If anybody feels the hint, or maybe they think they're going to be rejected, and sometimes we create that in our head, like, oh, they'll reject us, they'll reject us. This means that they'll reject us. We reject other people first, so we don't get rejected. So it's kind of like, it can mean that. So I'll always be rejected, so I'm going to reject you first. Or you bring in situations or people who reject you, or both. Because listen, if I ever got a hint that someone was going to reject me, I threw that flashbang. I didn't care. I was gone. No shame in that. Hello, welcome. We're doing body code right now. It's another energy healing modality. Feel free to sit back, relax, and if anything resonates, you can release it as well. All right. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. And my mouse moved, so that was scary. So energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. Another limiting belief. All right. I am worthless. Well, these are harsh. You are not worthless. You are amazing. So this is where this self-sabotage comes in that we were talking about. So if you don't feel like you're good enough, or you feel like you're worthless, you're more like, you won't let people help you because, and this is coming from personal experience, I know this very well. I will be like, no, don't worry about me, I'm fine. It's kind of like I will push people away because I didn't feel like I was worthy of people helping me, of people loving me, of people just doing nice things for me. So, yeah, we will release that. We will release that. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you resonate with any of these, or if you're unsure if you resonate with any of these, just go ahead, still set the intention. It gets released from you as well, so you can get some of that second hand healing. All right, Amanda, let's do this. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I am worthless. Did you release the despair anchor? I am worthless. Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I'll be rejected. Oh, KP, I didn't see you sneak in here. How you doing? Did you release the despair anchor? I'll be rejected. Yes. I set the intention to release this entity with love, and I ask God to send it to the light. Oh my gosh. Hi, Marissa. Did you release this entity? Yes. I got scared because I didn't hear my cat, and he, as I was releasing, he put his paw on my leg, and it freaked me out. I was like, ghosts. All right. Where were we? I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion. I'm never enough. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion? I'm never enough. Yes. Ooh, that one was good. I set the intention to reset and balance the left heart meridian. Did you reset and balance the left heart meridian? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the right heart meridian. Did you reset and balance the right heart meridian? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Amanda, that was powerful. How do you feel? Let's do this. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming the doctor over here. And we're locked on and connected. So affirmation cards first. If there was a Dr. Quinn medicine woman, all of the cards... Oh no, are you okay, buddy? Confidence just smacked my cat in the face. You will be confident. All right, so we have two. Are you okay, buddy? All right, so we have two cards. Friendliness. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today, I will remember what an awesome power I hold, and I will take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. No, in a pinch, money will also work. And now, spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to the question is yes, so buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through an unexplored, unconventional, and unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magical word with the power to unlock new dimensions in time, space, and after-hour hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think were possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind the karaoke singer's mullet. All right. Let's do this. So we're doing emotion code. Riley. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any limiting beliefs with self-worth and trust? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. Panic. Did this happen before 30? Yes. Before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Yeah, Riley's my cat. That's my cat's name, Riley. Is that your name too? Yeah, it's my cat, Riley. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Shame. Your maiden name? So that's really cool because the card confidence smacked the cat Riley. So maybe it's all connected. So you also need confidence, and I don't even know where the card is. That's awesome. Okay, so shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Shame. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? Yes. 45, 46, 47 years old. So rejection around 47. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? No. 30, 31, 32 years old. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Failure. They smacking you in the face with confidence. Yeah, so Riley took one for the team. So failure. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Failure. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Rejection. I got the lava chills on that one. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Whew. These are really good. If anybody resonates, you know the drill. Set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's go. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of failure. Did you release the trapped emotion of failure? Yes. I set the intention, whoa, goosebumps all the way up the spine to the top of my head. That was incredible. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. You did too. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of panic. Did you release a trapped emotion of panic? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any limiting beliefs with self-worth and trust? No. So how do you feel? First round, how do you feel? And we'll pull another affirmation card as well. Okay. Make sure Riley is out of the way. Okay. Divine timing. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule maker knows what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. So it's kicking or flicking the time. I like that. That's cool. All right. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to any limiting beliefs about self-worth and body image? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So this is I call it the stranger danger, because whenever you get hurt in the past, really hurt, your subconscious mind and your ego takes note of it. I'm sure you know this. So it takes a snapshot of your environment, who was there, their tone of voice, what they said, how you felt, and all that fun stuff. So whenever you encounter something that's similar, that your ego believes is similar, that's when the defense mechanisms come in. That's where the self-sabotage, the fight, flight, or freeze response, anxiety, you throw a flashbang, and so forth. It's very similar to a fear or a phobia. So if you're afraid of public speaking, your legs will probably give out, you feel like you're gonna puke, you feel nauseous. That is your body's way, your ego's way of protecting you. So we're gonna find out what this is. What is stranger danger for you? People seeing you as blank. So, seeing you as blank. So when I say, what freaks you out if people see you in this way? What is the first thing that comes to mind? Repulsive. Oh! We have a cop background, that's why. Right. So is that the reason, is that what you are afraid of people seeing you as? Yes. Oh my goodness. We are going to release that immediately. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I am sending you extra love. Extra love. I'm going to do there. Energy. Mental. Programming. And a despair anchor. So this is a limiting belief. A negative statement where your subconscious mind seeks to verify and fulfill this as truth in any way possible. So let's find out what this is. They despise me. So you may have people coming at you being mean, being rude. You may like run into a stranger and they may treat you in a bad way. And you may even attract situations where you feel that way as well. Okay. So let's continue. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Your throat chakra. I feel the throat chakra. Energy, mental, and a memory field. A memory field is something that you are holding on to from the past. You just, no matter what you do, you keep thinking about this. It could be, as an example, maybe it was like a divorce. As an example, that you keep thinking about it, and it's like you can't move on from that. You can't find someone new because you're so tied to this divorce, and it could feel like you were a failure. It could feel like, you know, the biggest rejection of your life, and so forth. It is almost like a rain cloud over your head. So we're going to find out what the emotion is. Oh no, what the emotion is and around what age to help jog your memory. Fear. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6 years old. So you've been holding on to this since 6. So it'd be 5, 6, or 7 years old. And the theme is fear. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, another idea allergy. And this is just as a reminder, it's your stranger danger. Being or feeling ugly. So it could just be, it's just you feel ugly all the time. It could, I mean, oh my gosh, I think we all can kind of resonate with that. We just feel gross and ugly and we just want to hide from the world and not interact with anyone. We just want to hibernate for the rest of our lives. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Truth? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerant, idea allergy. Dr. Lynn, these are very powerful. And not only are these going to help you, but they're definitely going to help everybody watching. So thank you for being vulnerable and working on this and helping heal yourself and this whole group of people. So thank you. Loneliness. So you have an idea allergy to loneliness. It makes you sick being lonely. So maybe you may seek out to be with anybody, like friends, family, anybody, just so you're not alone. Or when you are alone, you find different things to do so you don't realize that you are alone. So yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Like, I feel alone, and so it's like I'm watching TV and I just feel alone and it gives me anxiety. So I can resonate with that. Safety in numbers, we all have similar struggles. Amen, Erin. Do you need to know more? Thank you, Athena. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Straight to the point. These are powerful. I need every single one of you to set the intention to release these. Set the intention to release. All of them, okay? And if you're unsure, just set all of them. You may not have it, just set the intention, all of them. Sometimes you go to sleep listening to a lot. Intention set. Mary's got it. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the idea allergy of loneliness. Did you release the idea allergy of loneliness? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to being and feeling ugly. Did you release the idea allergy to being and feeling ugly? Yes. I set the intention to release the memory field of fear. Did you release the memory field of fear? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, they despise me. Did you release the despair anchor, they despise me? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to people seeing you as repulsive. Did you release the idea allergy to people seeing you as repulsive? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to any limiting beliefs about self-worth and body image? No. And we're disconnected. How does everybody feel? I feel like I'm vibrating. That was intense. Oh my gosh, I almost spilled my water everywhere. Have a good one, Jennifer. All right, Erin, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. And we're locked on and can, lava chills. That's good. I always like it, like starts in my mid back and it goes like up my shoulders, down my arms. Woo! But they're hot, so then I'm sweating. I appreciate it though. All right, what do you need to hear? What do you need to hear? Okay, what is this? Another twofer. Oh, these are repeat offenders. We have heard these ones many times. So first up is magic. I believe in magic. I see the evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible or ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. State of wonder. And then you have get centered. Get centered. When this is fun. When it gets too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and I return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of your favorite animal, squirrel, holding a magic item, a lightsaber, floating through space on a piece of furniture, a unicorn. Even though I know unicorns aren't furniture, but I can't think of another thing. Thank you. I can't think of anything that would be really cool. Unicorn. I got the magic in me. All right, you guys, let's do this. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to any physical symptoms, including the root and womb space? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. Energy. Emotional. Trapped emotion. And a common trapped emotion. This is all you, Erin. All you. So, unworthy. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. So, unworthy around 17 years old. 16, 17, or 18 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? And when I mean trapped emotion, is there another blocker imbalance? Yes. Energy. Emotional. Trapped emotion. So, okay, all right. And a common trapped emotion. So your subconscious mind's like, yeah, there is another trapped emotion. Here I am like, oh, boop-a-doob, I said it wrong. No. Shock. Everything is frozen. Keep going. No. Okay. So, shock. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. So, shock around 17. Okay. So, a trapped emotion, shock. At 17, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. And a will to. So you're willing to do something, or you're like, yeah, I'm all about that. I'll co-sign for that. These are harsh, so we'll discuss. The first one was unworthy at 17, and then shock at 17. Fight. A will to fight. This reminds me of Athena. So maybe you're willing to fight people physically, verbally, or your emotions. So fighting your emotions or fighting your thoughts. So if you have an unwanted thought, you're like fighting it. It could be fighting yourself, arguing with yourself, putting yourself down. Especially if you have like an intense emotion, you could be fighting it, like, go away, and like try to run away from it. So multiple things. It can mean it's whatever resonates with you. Athena Athena is all about fighting people, so that resonated with her. She's like, yeah, I'll fight you. I'm like, whoa. So watch out, watch your back around Athena. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Welcome back, Carmen. Energy. Offensive. A post-hypnotic suggestion. This is not your own creation. It is something that you get from another person, movies, music, TV, video games. You hear it over and over and over again. And then your subconscious mind is like, whoa. And then it starts to believe it to be true. It can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. So let's find out what this is. I don't receive respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. So people may not respect you. It could be in general or certain groups of people. Maybe at work, people don't respect you. Maybe certain friends or family don't respect you. Now, the funny thing about this is, since it's not your own creation, your subconscious mind can do some inventory management. And okay, we're back. Your subconscious mind could do inventory management and be like, that's not mine, and it will reject it. So you may believe it to be true or you may not. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right, now my phone is freaking out. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. All right, so this is your stranger danger. Pain or discomfort. So I love a good fight with people in my, there you go. So this is an idea allergy to pain or discomfort. It could be physical pain that drives you bonkers or emotional pain. If you're feeling like anxiety and it hurts your body, it could just, you start freaking out. Like with me, when I feel anxiety, I start freaking out. I'm like, why am I feeling this way? What did I do? What's going on? And I'm like I'm putting fuel on the fire and making it worse because I panic because it's uncomfortable. Especially like with depression, it's just uncomfortable. It's, I just want to get rid of it. And it's just like, I just make it worse. Too much energy going through it, yeah? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. So if anybody resonates with these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to pain or discomfort. Did you release the idea allergy to pain or discomfort? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I don't receive respect. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion? I don't receive respect. Yes. Ooh, I got the goosebumps, tummy goosebumps. I set the intention to release the will to fight. Did you release the will to fight? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shock. Did you release the trapped emotion of shock? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release the trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to any physical symptoms, including the root and womb space? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody feel?